Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. We love to explore the stuff you're really into, and lately you've been spending a lot of time thinking about self-doubt.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems to be a recurring theme.
Totally. So today we're going to tackle this head on. We've got some excerpts from this text. No more self-doubt, just do it. It's pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah, to the point.
But how does that really work? Because I think we've all felt that feeling that kind of stops us from going after what we want.
Exactly. And that's what's so interesting about this text. It jumps right in and says straight up, self-doubt. That's the thing holding you back from achieving your goals.
So it's not beating around the bush at all. It's basically saying, hey, self-doubt is the enemy.
Right. And it doesn't sugarcoat it. It's like a wake-up call.
So then the question is, how do we deal with it? Because it's easy to say, just do it. But when you're stuck in that self-doubt spiral, it's not so simple.
Right. And that's where I think the text starts to get really insightful. It talks about how self-doubt can kind of trap you in this cycle of inaction. Like you start believing all those negative thoughts and then you end up not even trying.
Yeah. And it even mentions ruining your future dreams.
Which is a pretty intense way to put it, right? But I think it highlights the long-term impact of letting self-doubt take over.
So it's not just about missing out on something small. It's about potentially derailing your whole path.
Exactly. It's like this self-fulfilling prophecy. You start doubting yourself, you don't take action, and then because you didn't try, you end up reinforcing that initial doubt. And the cycle just continues.
So then what's the antidote? The text seems to suggest taking action is the key.
Right. That's the core message. It's about breaking free from that paralysis by doing something and anything to move forward.
It even throws in this random example about getting started with Mona Lisa in digital marketing. What's that all about?
That part had me scratching my head too. But I think it's trying to make a point about taking concrete steps towards a goal, even if it seems a bit out there.
So Mona Lisa could be like a metaphor for any kind of expert or mentor or resource that can help you get started.
Exactly. It's like finding your guide in whatever area you're interested in.
But what if someone is dealing with more than just a bit of self-doubt? What if it's like full-blown anxiety or deep-rooted self-esteem issues? Is just do it enough then?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And I think it highlights the need to go beyond the surface level advice. For someone struggling with more severe issues, simply acknowledging and understanding those feelings is a huge step.
So it's about recognizing that overcoming self-doubt isn't one size fits all.
Absolutely. It's about finding the strategies that work for you. And there's a ton of research out there on this stuff.
Like what kind of stuff?
Well, there are fields like cognitive behavioral therapy that offer really practical techniques. Like there's this thing called habit stacking, where you basically attach a new behavior you want to develop to an existing habit you're already doing.
So if you're trying to get into digital marketing like the text mentions, you could tack on like 5 minutes of research or brainstorming to your morning coffee routine or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's about making it manageable and sneaking those positive actions in.
It's like outsmarting your self-doubt.
In a way, yeah.
But I gotta be honest, even with all the best strategies, sometimes self-doubt still creeps back in. What about those moments when we stumble or even fail despite our efforts?
That's where self-compassion comes in big time. It's about recognizing that failure is part of the process. And it's crucial to not let those moments feed the negative self-talk.
So it's about learning from those setbacks and not letting them derail us completely.
Exactly. It's about shifting the perspective from I messed up to, okay, what can I learn from this? How can I adjust my approach?
Because ultimately, overcoming self-doubt is a journey, not a destination, right?
100%.
So it sounds like the key takeaway here is that while self-doubt can be a major roadblock, it's not an impossible one to overcome. And taking action, even in small strategic ways, is crucial to breaking free.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the more you practice taking action despite the doubt, the stronger that muscle becomes.
So for everyone listening, think about this. What's one small step you can take today towards a goal that self-doubt has been holding you back from?
Yeah. What would it look like to just do it in your own life? Who's your Mona Lisa in this journey?
That's a great question to ponder. And remember, every small step forward is a victory.
Keep pushing forward. You got this.
Yeah.